Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good Wednesday morning, everyone. And welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. Who do we have joining me today? Looks like Shirley's a little bit early from Lockport, Illinois. I'm glad you're here, Shirley. No matter what time you come on in, thank you for being here. And Gail Noble, she says snowy Wednesday morning. Yeah, it is for us too. It snowed last night, but we needed it for sure. Good morning, Colleen and Curtis. Curtis from, if I remember right, Canada. Welcome. Good morning, Patricia Pullen from Kentucky. Who else do we have? Stephanie. There we go. In Arkansas. Good morning to you. And Sherry from Oklahoma. Julia from Trimble, Missouri, I believe. Linda Gorton, always good to see you, Linda from Massachusetts. Curtis, I was right. Awesome. I just remembered Canadian posts with your name. It's just kind of synced in there. Good morning. Let's see, Sue Lee. I like how you say that, Sue Lee. Thanks for pronouncing that for me, Sue Lee. And Pat, good morning. Elaine from Colorado, Karen from Canada, another Canadian. Colleen, wow, where did you go, Colleen? Oh, from Iowa. There we go. Dorothy from New Jersey. Lisa, good morning. Cheryl, Jane, Heidi. So many fun people. Okay, are you ready for a What's New Wednesday with lots of fun stuff to share with you, including a sneak peek at only a few, I'm only going to show you a few of the brand new Mug Rugs Volume 5 that's about to be released, well, next month. So I'm going to tease you a little bit longer, but I will show you a few of them today. All right, so what a week it has been. I hope you had a nice Valentine's Day, and what was really cool for me is to see so many of you post pictures of what you were making for the special Valentines in your life. Wow, you really knocked it out of the park, my friends. And there were so many great posts being shared for Valentine's Day, but not only Valentine's Day. Wow, can we talk a little bit about Oldies But Goodies Week and latest and greatest? You blew me out of the water. I'm sure everyone was inspired. We certainly were at Kimberbell. It was so fun for us to see what you've been working on and making, and some of what your favorite projects have been from the past. You've been posting, and we are loving it. So thank you for sharing those Oldies But Goodies posts, pictures, as well as latest and greatest. If you're wondering what in the world is Kim talking about, this was something that I challenged you to do last Wednesday, and you just knocked it out of the park. So there are going to be 25 winners, of course, for winning t-shirts, Kimberbell t-shirts, and a $10 gift card to the Kimberbell online store. So to pick out any kind of downloads or stuff you want from there. So anyway, those will be announced, and I'm going to look real quick here. They're going to be posted sometime today. I'm sure our social media team is scrambling. Oh, there they are. Just 3 minutes ago, it got posted. Don't leave me though. But there's 25 people that just won. Wow. So you guys you're gonna have your work cut out for you, because you're not only gonna have to, contact us with your information so we can send you a t-shirt. You're gonna have to give us your t-shirt size, but yeah, you're also going to receive a $10 gift card. So congratulations to those 25 people. We'll be doing lots more of these kinds of things all the time, so be watching for that. Of course, every Wednesday I like to do some type of giveaway, so you never know what's coming. All right, so let's talk. Oh my goodness, there's so much to share with you today. Remember, we're going to do a little flashback from a few weeks ago when I showed these. From the Kimberbell Valentine. The Valentine's Day is over now, so I needed to do something a little bit different to decorate for the season. So today, I'm just going to give you a little peek at what we're going to do later. Same concept, same idea. But look. Okay, that's all I'm showing you for right now. That is so that you'll stay with me the whole time, right? I want you to see how these were put together, and oh, they're so fun. In fact, do you notice what those are? Those are the felt flowers from the brand new Spring Showers quilt that's about to be released. So anyway, there is that. Let's talk about another new thing, shall we? Let's talk mug rugs. Mug rugs volume 5. You guys love them. We love them. We all love mug rugs. They're just that little project. It only takes a 5x7 hoop, and you get it quilted and pieced and appliqued, or if it's a filled stitch, it's all done on a 5x7 hoop, and boom, you've got an instant gift to give. I know a lot of you are like even purchasing like the cute little wooden trays that you've seen at the dollar store to put those in, and I just think they're darling. Though everything that you guys are showing off with those are so fun. So I can't believe it, but we are on volume 5 now of mug rugs, and it just got an announcement just got sent to shops this last week that it is coming, and so they're going to be ready for your orders when you're ready. So it's not coming out until the very end of March, but watch for it. There's 12 different designs on it. Again, they're for the 5x7 hoop. And if you remember, not too long ago, this was usually these things are like giving birth to a child, right? It's like a 9-month process kind of thing, if not more. Usually we're planning a year in advance and such. But we had a little window of opportunity to put in something else. And so we said, why not do mug rugs? People love them. And so Beth says, we need a volume 6 too. Yeah, Beth, I know. I've got a whole list for sure for volume 6. But anyway, so not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago, if that, I put out a whole bunch of surveys on the Kimberbellas and Fellows book Facebook page. Were any of you part of those surveys? If you saw me post like, okay, what kinds of themes do you want? And then I narrowed it down to themes. And then I said, okay, now what kind of sayings would you want with that theme? And just all kinds of ways to get your input, because I wanted this next volume to be about what you wanted. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, so there, I'm just going to show you 3 of them. Okay, 3 of them, 3 out of the 12. So no, if you're looking at this and going, oh, she didn't do my idea. Well, you never know, because there's 9 more that I'm not showing yet. Okay, there's a lot of you that Jen says, yes, I did some surveys. That was fun. Awesome, Jen. Thank you for participating in that. Carolyn also participated in the mug rug surveys. So you're gonna see these things and go, so that's where this was going, right? All right. There's a lot of you that love your machine embroidery, but you also love another hobby. Remember which one it was? It is the you love to crochet and knit. Wow, that was an overwhelming response from people who said that they love to crochet and knit. And so then I said, okay, let's do a crochet or knitting one. And then we narrowed it down to like 3 different phrases that oftentimes you hear with crocheting and knitting. And you chose stitching keeps me from unraveling. There it is. Stitching keeps me from unraveling. How fun. Hey, my fellow crocheters and knitters, you got a crochet hook and you've got knitting needles. I got you covered on both accounts, right? And like I said, all of these are quilted already in the hoop and then stitched and done. Lickety split. Even if you're not a crocheter or knitter, do you have a friend that is? Because these are the most fun gifts. Okay, that's sneak peek number 1. Are you ready for the second one? The next one actually is one that I know a lot of people are excited about because we're looking for more things for harvest and Thanksgiving, and we've got some really cute things coming out for both of those. I'm telling you just now, right now, for quilts and stuff. Anyway, but back to the mug rugs. You're looking for something a little more formal, right? For September, October, November. So this one I thought fit the bill. And we chose In All Things Give Thanks. There we go. Well, you chose In All Things Give Thanks. So I hope you love that. We got some acorns, we got some leaves. I think that's going to lend itself really well to adding, if you don't want those words, you could put a monogram in there. You could put your own phrasing in there. And don't you love that plaid quilting on there? Oh, just absolutely love it. So that's another one. Okay. And finally, just the one more today. And then maybe next week I'll show a few more. Okay. The next one is one, boy, it kept going back and forth with a few different phrases, back and forth and back and forth. And finally we landed on one. I hurried up and put it together. And then the next day it kind of went to another phrase and then back to that. It just was all over the place. So I hope you enjoyed this one, but I think it's one of my favorites. And if you have joined our TikTok channel, yes, folks, I'm a 40-something-year-old woman who just barely joined TikTok because I wanted to follow Kimberbell on there. If that isn't your cup of tea, it's okay. I get it. But there's some really fun little, what they call reels on TikTok. And this was one of them that was just showed yesterday. Okay. We'll also post it on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. Wherever you're at, you're going to see it. But just know that's a little plug for our TikTok channel if you're interested. But this is the one that they showed yesterday on TikTok. Whoop. Remember your roots. They're root vegetables, guys. I did my research. I know my root vegetables. So there you go. Remember your roots. It kind of is a play on words to truly remembering your roots, right? Where you came from. And then also a little bit of vegetable gardening in there too, which is a whole nother story for me this year because I'm going to learn how to do that. Truly, in real life, I'm going to learn how to vegetable garden in raised beds. That's my goal for this year, this summer. Anyway, so there you go. Remember your roots. I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, you bet. I'm so happy that you like it. She says, OMG, I need that. Yeah, that's a fun one. And I love like the coloring on with this lighting just doesn't do it justice, but it's really gorgeous with those jewel tones that we chose for it. Kind of fun. Okay, so that's 3 of them. There's 9 more to go. And my very favorite, okay, I can't, guys. Oh, no. Okay, my very favorite is just going to have to wait because, wow, it's a fun one. All right. Okay, so let's talk. That was a little sneak peek on that. Again, it's coming. Mug Rugs Volume 5 is being shipped to stores by the end of March. So, there's a lot of stores doing pre-orders. I know. Find out where you can order that, and please support your local quilt shop in doing that. Or if you don't have a local quilt shop, there's a lot of stores that sell online too. All right. Okay, so today we are talking all things spring showers. Woo! Can I get a round of applause for spring showers? I'm so excited because we just got word that tomorrow the collectible fabric box, you know how we've been putting together these really cute fabric boxes with Maywood Studio and all these pre-cut fabrics are in them. That is being sent from Maywood Studio tomorrow. to stores who then will turn around and send them to you. So, we're waiting just a little bit. We're all going to be patient, right? We're all going to be patient. But they're coming really, really soon. And so first of all, how many of you have signed up? Have you signed up for spring showers? Oh, it's a cute one. It's a cutie. I don't know if I have any pictures up here, but you've seen it. You have seen it. No, I don't have any pictures right here, but it's a good one. And you can look on our website and find more information on spring showers there, kimberbell.com. So I thought, you know what, while we're waiting, let's talk about a few things to do while we're waiting. First, let's go to the Kimberbell website, shall we? I want to show you that background quilting is something that you could get right now while you wait. And in the meantime, you can use it for other projects, which I'm going to share with you today. So let's go ahead. I'm going to share my screen here and look at the Kimberbell website. Here we go. All right. So I'm on the home page of Kimberbell. Oh my goodness. There it is. Spring showers. You can learn more right here. See more. And there you're going to find, there's the quilt. There is a quilt. Rain boots and roses and flowers and mushrooms and birdhouses and umbrellas and you name it. It's all there. And oh my goodness, is it cute? Let's look at a few more up close pictures. As you can see there, that's the back cover. And not only are you getting the quilt itself, but you're getting all those bonus projects as well. That is probably one of my very, very favorite blocks. Too much fun. Those flowers we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about that bonus project right there. So much fun. Okay, so I want you to check that out because stores are shipping them now. And I know it's going fast. So let's talk about the quilting bundle that you can get now if you are interested, because it is a 25% introductory pricing on that bundle until the end of the month. Okay, I'm going to show you how we use not only these background quilting designs. Oh, look at the rain, and the plants and the birdhouses. I used these hexagons today for a project I'm going to share with you. The clouds, the butterflies, all that is in a bundle. And mushrooms, wind, the umbrellas. Are you kidding me? Let's take a moment of silence for the borders, shall we? Wow. That border design, you get two borders. You get the little clouds that you see there. And then you also get the larger border design, which has like the red wagons on it and the flower pots and the umbrellas, and it all works together so beautifully. And then you get another border set where it has the grass as the inner border and then the plants as the outer border. So cute, right? So if you want to save 25% right now, then now is the time to do it. Oh, look at that. It even shows you what quilting designs we used in what areas. All right, so that's nice. Oh, here we go. And then on the next one, it says what the section was and what ones we used. So there you have it. If you're not interested in the bundle, that's just fine. We also sell these as individuals. Quilting designs. Let's go to background quilting. I like to search by project on these particular themes. And then we can go to spring showers. And you can see that, yes, you could buy it as a bundle and save 25%, or you can buy them as individual downloads. Now, don't forget, all of these designs, There we go. All these designs come in 22 sizes, 44 sizes, and 88 sizes, all with the one download. So you're really building up a library that you can use for anything. And today I'm going to share with you what I use some of those for. All right. Now let's go back just a minute because something just caught my eye while I was here. The latest design. I didn't know this was getting uploaded this morning. I knew something was because I know that our team likes to upload new ones on Wednesday mornings when possible. But look at the kites. Oh, that's not part of the quilting bundle either. That is its own separate design, and that's pretty darn cute. Wow, I can see lots of ways to use that. So fun. Okay, so that is where that is the background quilting bundle. Save 25% till the end of the month. Okay. So what I did is I took the butterfly design from the background quilting bundle and the hexagon design from the bundle and made these projects today. Oh my gosh. How fun, right? Remember I said what a few weeks ago we did these and we put them on. I actually originally made this one for a pin cushion, and then I thought, oh, this would be so cute on a tiered tray. So I changed my mind and added it to a tiered tray. A lot of you used them as little bowl fillers. You set them up on shelves. You put them in baskets. There were so many cute ways that I saw you guys using those. So now thinking spring, and while we're waiting for our fabric kits to arrive, look what I did with a couple of different, I should say it's the oldies but goodies, the latest and greatest, and some background quilting designs. Let me show you where I got these. Okay, so isn't that fun? And then I'm going to show you my tips for making the felt flowers, because these felt flowers are in the spring showers download. And you actually make them for the, not download, spring showers book. And we're going to make them today for this project, but it'll get you all in excited and good practice, right, for making the spring showers quilt. So let me show you what the bonus project is. This is gorgeous. With these same flowers, okay? Those flowers, there we go, are the same ones that you see in this bonus project. Those little bumblebees too, by the way, come on as part of the background quilting that's part of this In the Hoop project. Well, literally in the Hoop project, right? There's another felt flower that is on the quilt itself, and there's some additional ones. So I know it looks difficult, but I'm here to tell you it is not. It is not. And I'm going to give you some tips for doing those. All right. So let me take a quick look at the comments to see if I can help answer anything real quick before we go into those flowers. Sherry says, where do you find instructions for the bonus projects? Sherry, they're part of the book and CD combo. So when you receive that book for the quilt itself, the bonus projects are part of that whole bundle, and they will be on the CD as well. Okay. Let's see. Love the felt flowers. Love the felt flowers. Yeah, so much fun, right? Okay, so what I did is, if you go back a few weeks and find out how I did these, it's the same exact method. Okay, so what I did, let's start out with these because they're identical to what I did here. Okay, so these designs actually come from the vault. Okay, actually this one does too. All three of these designs come from the vault. This comes from a CD called a Kimberbell Spring. Okay, let me show you real quick where it is, and then we can we can go on to the project. So share screen. You can download these today. Okay. All right. So if I go up to products at the very top of the page and then click on get it today, if I go down to the vault, click there, and I'm going to find, there's a bunch of new themes there if you haven't seen them yet. I'm going to find a Kimberbell spring. Let's go to page 2. I know it's here. I know it's here somewhere. Let's go to page 3. Oh, we're getting closer. I know. Let's go to page 4. Did I miss it? It's a Kimberbell spring. Ah, there it is. Okay, go to page 4 to find this. This is where it's at. Kimberbell Spring, Volume 1. That's what the original CD looked like. Now this is years old, but so I call it an oldie but goodie, right? But it is new again today because I'm sharing with you some more projects with it. So these are 12 different applique designs. They all come in a 4x4 size, a 5x7 size, and many of them also come in a 6x10 size. And this is where I found them for this project. See, there's the little chick. There we go. And there's the bunny. Okay, you even have a shamrock and a kite, a flower. So it's just some real fun, simple appliques. Won't take you any time at all. Okay, there's a fun little umbrella. There is the watering can. Okay, this stitches out with no flowers at the top. That's where you're going to be adding your felted flowers. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is on there. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Oh, there's the chick and the butterfly. So as you can see, lots of fun designs on there. Oh, I love that one too. We actually show you, let's look at the front cover. We give you instructions for making that into a cute little pillow too. Okay. So this is back from years ago, but we're calling it new again, right? Because today I'm showing you how I used them in these projects. Okay, so all I did was I downloaded, this is I think we call it Geometric 3 design, okay? It's just a bunch of hexagons. You see that? There you go. That you can see that one a little bit better. A bunch of hexagons in the background. I used the block by block quilting method to do this. That method is outlined in the download. Okay, so if you will just follow the block by block method for doing background quilting designs, I chose the 4x4 size, okay, for the background quilting, and then I added the applique on top, and this is the 4x4 design. Okay, again, the applique designs themselves come from a Kimberbell Spring Volume 1, available as an instant download. Okay, all right, so all I did was I combined the block by block quilting with the applique design on top, squared it up to that 4.5 by 4.5 inches, and then put binding around the outside edges. That's all there is to it. Okay, so as you can see here, I used an envelope style closure for the back, and then I just put binding. I cut my strips at 2.25 inches wide, folded them in half like you do normal quilt binding, and then just added the binding. And then I just stuffed it. Okay, if you want to use this as a pin cushion, my suggestion would be to stuff it with something I like called walnut litter. You can find them at pet stores, actually. Walnut litter. I think many quilt shops also sell bags of walnut litter. because a lot of people like them for pin cushions, but it gives it a little weight to the cushion, and it actually it serves dual purpose. It also sharpens your needles as you stick them in the pin cushion. There you go. All right, so that's all I did. Easy enough, right? Kathy says that would make a cute beanbag for a toss game. Oh, it sure would. Absolutely. And then I just added a cute little bow. Here we go. To it. Okay, so simple enough, right? Again, a few weeks ago when I showed how to do this, I go into a little bit more detail. So check out that What's New Wednesday video. But you're using the background quilting. This one was the hexagon from the Spring Showers bundle. Then you put the 4x4 design on top, stitch it out according to the directions in the download. Okay, the background quilting download for block by block. Put binding on, voila, you're done. Okay, so cute, right? I cannot wait to put these on my tier tray. Then I did the exact same thing as I just said, but with this, okay, and just a little bit larger size. Now, this design itself comes in 3 sizes. It comes in a 4x4, a 5x7, and a 6x10 size, okay? I used, for this particular example, I used the 6x10 size, which really, in essence, is like a 6x6 design, okay? Because it ends up being about 6x6 inches square, okay? So there you have it. But what happens when you do this design, it only stitches out the watering can, and it only stitches out the stems. There's 4 stems. Do you see that? Just the stems, and it stitches out a couple of leaves. I actually chose to do these leaves in our seafoam green leather because I just wanted to add a little more sparkle to it, a little more shine, right? But where did I get all the other stuff? Where did I get these flowers and the leaves? Those came from Spring Showers, the quilt Spring Showers. So I love to show people what they're getting for their money, right? I want them to see that not only are they getting the main quilt itself, which is phenomenal, but you're also getting 3 bonus projects and really the ability that when you think outside the box, think outside the quilt, right? There's more projects you can do. Think about these flowers and go, oh, that would make the cutest headband, right? That would look so cute with that really soft elastic that they use around babies' heads and putting a little flower on top. Or, oh, that would look so cute on a zipper pouch or a handbag. There's just so many ways to use these things beyond the project. But can you believe these were done on the embroidery machine? The leaves, the dimensional leaves, and each of these felt flowers, okay? So let me show you how easy this is and really what a quick stitch out it is too. I've got some projects prepped here. And what I did is this, funny enough, becomes this flower right here, all right? So basically what happens is there are 3 steps to doing this flower, okay? The first one is you're going to hoop your stabilizer, okay? You're going to hoop a wash away stabilizer. Then you're going to stitch out what we call a placement line. Do you see that line right there? It's a box basically, and that's just telling me where to lay my piece of felt, okay? So then I can save on felt and not cover this whole thing. I can just place it over that boxed area. All right. So that was step number 1. Step number 2 is that it makes the first outline, which we call a cutting line. Okay. And then finally, step number 3 does the detail stitches. So if this was step number 1 and 2, this is what step number 3 looks like. And you might be looking at that going, whoa, okay, you lost me. Trust me, simple. The first step it stitches is the box so that you know where to place your fabric. You place your felt, it stitches what we call a cut line. The third is our detail stitches, which is what I chose for red, okay? Now, here's one of my tips. This first outline, which we call a cut line, I want you to do that in a different color thread than the final stitch outline, okay? See how I have them in two different colors? This is going to be a huge help to you by switching up the colors. So in my mind, I am not cutting on the wrong line in the end. With me? So when I went to do these, I said, okay, I'm going to make my cut line with black thread because I know that I want to cut my black line in the end. Because pretty soon you get all of these stitches, and if it's the same exact color, you're going to get a little nervous about cutting the wrong line. Now, I will say the cut line itself, I'm going to start cutting right here with you so you can see how easy this is. The cut line is just a single stitch. All right. The extra red line in this case, which is the detailed stitches, that is like a triple stitch. So it is a little bit thicker, but I'll tell you, when you start doing this, I don't want anyone to get nervous and think they're cutting the wrong line, because if you just follow the black, like I'm doing here, you cut right through those stitches. The black thread is never even going to show, because once I cut directly on top of this line, the little thread specks of thread become cut, and they just are easily they fall out of place, right? They're easily removed. So you will never see that black thread that I put on there. It's just my visual of going, oh, only cut. Here, I'm going to do this up here so you can see how well can Kim talk and cut at the same, and answer questions at the same time. Let's test myself out here. Okay. So I'm just following the line, the black line. If I do that, this is, oh, you just can't believe how easy this is going to be. All right. Okay. So Lori, she says, I joined late. What am I making? I am making the felt flowers from the new Spring Showers quilt. But I also made a little pillow with them as well, so that you can see that even beyond just the Spring Showers quilt, you can make other projects. Okay. All right. Oh, Elizabeth, good question. She says, do you still have stabilizer on as you're cutting? I do. I have that wash away stabilizer on. That's a great question. And she says, Elizabeth, you're new to this. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the fun. You've come to the right place, Elizabeth. So yes, right now the wash away stabilizer is still on, but as the name implies, it's wash away. So once I am done cutting this, it's going to wash away. All I'm going to do is just run it under some cool water for about 20 seconds, and it is just, it's like it was never there. Okay. Another thing you're going to want to do, this tip, it's actually in the instructions too, but I just want to share it out loud, is that you want to make sure that whatever your top color thread is that you're using for your detail stitches, you're going to use that in your bobbin thread as well. All right. Don't forget that. You want to have them the same on the top and the bottom. And the reason is because you're going to eventually, there's, a chance you're going to see the other side of the petal, and you'll be a lot happier by seeing that stitching in both places. Okay. All right. Yeah. Deborah says, just follow the black line. Yeah. So again, that very first flower scallop stitch, make it a different color thread. It doesn't have to be black, but in my mind, I told myself, okay, I'm doing all my lines, my cut lines in black, and then my other stitch lines, the detail stitches that actually end up showing in the project, I actually do in, the color that I want. And when you go to do those detail stitches, you're going to, I should keep here. Let's do this. There we go. You'll keep it the same on the top and the bottom. All right. I am almost done. See how quick that was? And this is me trying to do this and answer questions. So yours might even go even faster. Okay, it's looking kind of funky right now, but no worries. All right. Okay, it's like magic. When this comes together in the end, I'm telling you what, you're going to be so giddy with excitement because it is just the cutest thing ever. Done. Looks kind of funny right now, right? Do you see all these little threads, black threads? No worries. Just kind of brush your fingers up against it and they'll come right out. Okay. I don't have to take a seam ripper to them. You've already cut on top of them. You just quickly, okay, I'm not going to take the time to, well, maybe I will. It's so fast to do it, but you get the idea. I'm just going to pull away any of those little black specks of thread. Hey, even if you wanted, you could even take a little piece like of Kimberbell paper tape and just brush it on top of that, and it would lift those right up out of there too. Okay, so in the end, after you've cut it out, there's different petals. As you can see, there's different sizes, there's different petals, there's different designs. Okay, all are on that, all are part of spring showers. Because you use them in a lot of things. You use them on the quilt itself, and then the bonus projects use them. And then this project that I'm showing you today uses them. All right. So you'll always have, of course, one end where it started. And then if you go to the very other end, you will see kind of like just a round base. Okay. That literally becomes the bottom, the base of your flower underneath it. All that flower rolled up sits on top of that base. All right. So if I would have taken the time to wash away the stabilizer, I would do that now. Okay. And just let it dry. It doesn't take long to dry, by the way. I just rinsed it underwater. You could even soak it if you wanted to for a few seconds in a bowl, but it will wash right away and wash away right away. Once that's done and dry, that's when you would roll this up. Okay. Now, if handwork is a bad word to you, I'm right there with you. If I can get away with something else besides handwork, I'm going to do it. Well, it kind of depends. I love binding by hand, but something like this, I'm going to use a hot glue gun. All right. So what you're going to, I've got my hot glue gun plugged in right here. And let me show you first the method of rolling, and then I'm going to show you how I got a little help along the way with a hot glue gun. So if I've got my beginning tip over here and I've got my round circle base over here, I'm starting over at the beginning of the tip. Okay, I'm going to end where the round base is. Got it? All right. Then all I do is I roll, 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 just in a circle. Okay, you're going to see why it really doesn't matter, especially if you use the same color bobbin as you do for the top. It doesn't matter really which way you start rolling. I like to have the outside, what I would consider the outside, stay on the outside. Do you see what I'm doing here? I am literally just rolling this. Ooh. All right. Roll, 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 baby, roll. Here we go. There is nothing else I'm doing. Kathy, she says, you make it look so easy. It sure is, my friend. It is, it is. It really is this easy. Can you believe that? Look what it's looking like. Ah! Okay, I'm just rolling along, singing a song. Okay, I'm getting to the end, right? Let's see if I can. There we go. I'm getting to the end. And this is my base. I'm just going to put hot glue right here and boom, sit it on my base. Done. It really is that easy. Lisa says, are you making these out of velveteen? Lisa, I'm not. I am using the felt, the Kimberbell embroidery felt. I wouldn't recommend making it out of the velveteen because the nature of velveteen is that it's going to fray. And so you would have a lot of fraying going on. I'd probably consider making this out of leather though. I haven't tried it yet, but I think that would be really cute. Okay. Do you see how easy this is? You cut on one line, you roll that baby up, and you sit it on its base with some hot glue. Now, that's literally all there is to it. And if you wanted to kind of like smash the petals out a little bit, like this, you could do that too. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay. Now, if you want to use the glue gun along the way, you could do that. I'm going to unroll this. I didn't find it necessary. I just rolled it like I just showed you, and I just glued it at the end. But, you know, get some help with the hot glue gun along the way too. That's fine. All I would do is I'm starting on the one end, the tip, right? Over here is my base. It's the circle that I'm going to go to. So I would start rolling, and then I just would take, you know, every, I don't know, few rolls, I might take a little dab of glue. Okay, I'm going back to my teaching days. Just a dot, not a lot, just a dab will do. There you go. You're welcome. And then roll. And then I would keep rolling. And I go, I think I'm going to put just a dot, not a lot, just a dab will do. There we go. I'm just going to put a little dab of glue and roll. So you could do that too. I've been known to do them both ways. Okay. It just keeps it all together so that when in the end, it just looks like it's supposed to look. Okay. Just a dot, not a lot, just a dab will do. You're going to be repeating that phrase to yourself here as you do these. What's fun is the different designs that our digitizers put together for these felt flowers. They all have a different shape of the petal. And then they have different, oh, there we go. They have different decorative stitches. See, I'm just rolling. Woo, that's hot. Be careful. And it just makes them all so cute and unique. I'm just going to keep on rolling. Little dot. Okay. Notice if you do it this way, you're only putting a dot on the edge. You're not putting it like on the petal itself. You don't want to put it on the petal because you don't want to make the petal flat. All right. So I'm getting to the end here. All right. The suspense, right? Okay. We're so close. Whoop. All right. So remember, this is all rolled up. We've got a base to sit it on. So I'm just going to think what I'll do is I'll just glue a little bit of glue on the base itself. And set it down on top. Look at that. There it is. And then smash it a little bit just to make those petals extend out a little bit more. What do you think? Look, I have a couple black threads I need to get out of there, but you get the idea, right? There we go. Now, as you saw, I didn't take the time to wash away the stabilizer. I could probably even squirt it with water and it would dissolve. I could set it in some water, it would dissolve. I could soak this. I just don't want to rough it up too much, but it probably wouldn't be too late to dissolve that now. But my recommendation is to do it beforehand. All right. So that's all there was. Now I will warn you, some of these flowers are a little, they're not harder than others. They're all the same technique, but this one, there's a little more cutting involved. So, don't shoot the messenger. It's worth it. It's worth it because look at how cute those petals turned out. Are you kidding me? That, my friends, is worth the cutting because look at the fun decorative stitching that are on each of those petals. And then you end up cutting in scallops around it, but it's worth it. You know our saying here at Kimberbell, who cares how long cute takes? This one is super easy, super fun. This one is super easy, super fun. This one is super easy, super fun, just a little more time consuming. All right. Now, when you're cutting, a couple of other tips. I used kind of these hardier scissors to go around, but if you get into areas where it's a little more, a little deeper cut, you may be interested in using our snips from Kimberbell. This comes in our collectible box, and these micro tip blades here are sharp, sharp, sharp to the very tip. So it makes it really simple to make those little cuts. So I did use this one when I did this petal right here. Okay. Another one from our Kimberbell scissor and tool sets are our Flexi Snips. And these are also very sharp from the base to the tip. So it made it easy to cut through the felt and the stabilizer, no problem at all. And it was probably even a little easier on the hands because of how these flex. All right. And actually, my suggestion would be instead of cutting like this, to actually lay this in your hand and use your thumb to press it up and down. So that's just another one of the tools. Both of these tools come in the Kimberbell tool set, and I really like those for a little more intricate of flowers. Woo! What do you think? Are you inspired to try it? Super simple. Super simple. Okay. This whole pillow was done just like this and just like this, just on a larger scale. Okay. And then I added the dimensional leaves from the Spring Showers quilt, which again are so cute. You do those on felt and with a wash away stabilizer. So it looks the same on the front as well as the back. And then I used the felt flowers from the quilt as well. All right. This design itself is part of the Spring Shower. No. This design is part of a Kimberbell Spring download found at kimberbell.com. Okay. Kimberbell Spring. All right. Kathy says, is this a design from Spring Showers quilt? Kathy, is this the one you're talking about? This is from the Kimberbell Spring, which is just applique designs. It included this little chickie. and this little bunny, and it had 12 designs on it. Okay, that all came from a download from a lot older product. Gosh, back maybe in 2012, maybe. It's kind of older, but still so cute, right? That is on the vault. It's not sold in stores anymore, so it's on the vault. But the flowers themselves and the dimensional leaves that I used on here actually come from spring showers. Hopefully that helped. How did you attach the flowers to the pillow? Lisa, I'm glad you asked. You keep me on track here. Good question. You know me. Glue gun. You know, you could hand tack it, but why? Ain't nobody got time for that, right? I just used a glue gun. Now you could hand tack it. If you want to be able to actually wash this, I would just spot treat it. I don't think I'll ever be washing something like this, but I just glued it. You could also use a safety pin, especially like the curved safety pins. That makes it really easy to use. You could attach it that way, but best friend right here, besides my machine, right? Kathy says glue guns fix everything. Yes, Kathy, I agree. All right. Let's see. Are the flowers sold separately? Who said that? Patricia. That's a great question. They are not. They are part of the spring showers quilt. So check it out through that. Okay. Jerry says, what about fabric glue? Absolutely. Yep. Fabric glue would also do for sure. Okay. Some kind of fabric glue, tacky glue, that kind of thing. I just get really fast results with a glue gun. So that's where why I use that. Okay. Donna Passerati says, do you know if spring showers is shipped out? It has not. Donna, it is shipping out from the fabric manufacturer who put together the collectible box kits. It's shipping out, I believe, tomorrow to shops. And as soon as shops all over the world receive them, boom, they're going to turn around and send them your way. So I expect in the next couple of weeks, we'll have them. And that's good news because I'm doing a sew along for the spring showers quilt in March. Every Wednesday of March, I want you to join me at noon on Wednesdays to do a different part of the spring showers quilt for our lunch hour sew along. Okay, so join me for that. Everyone should have their kits by then for sure. All right, it is coming to the 11 o'clock hour, so it's time to close, but let's talk about a giveaway. I wanted to do a few things. I want to give you an assortment of felt to be able to do your own felt flowers, okay? I also am going to give you an 8-inch pillow form so that if you would like to make this project, I used an 8-inch pillow form inside of it. So someone's going to win a variety of felts, rolls of felt, also the 8-inch pillow form. And then also, I'm really excited about this. Did you know that our stabilizers come in pre-cut sheets for the 5x7 hoop? And the good news is that look at all of them. We have them in 12-inch rolls. We have them in 20-inch rolls, but we also have stabilizer in pre-cut sheets, which makes it so easy to grab a sheet and put it into your 5x7 hoop. So for example, these flowers that I showed you, some of them were done in a 4x4 hoop, some were done in a 7-inch hoop. I used our wash away pre-cut for the 5x7 hoop. And look how slick and convenient this is. It fits perfectly. That's what I used here. It fits perfectly in the 5x7 hoop. And since so many of these things can be done in a 5x7 hoop, I thought let's give away some pre-cuts too. So you're going to win a selection of felt so that you can make your flowers. You're going to win the 8-inch pillow form so that you can make this. And you're going to win one of each of these pre-cuts. We're talking light tearaway, medium tearaway, heavy cutaway, or tearaway, heavy tearaway. Boom. You are going to also, all of that. We're also going to do cutaway, tearaway, wash away, all of our pre-cuts. You're going to win. See, I've already opened up a package here, including our sticky back tearaway pre-cut. Isn't that fun? All right. So someone's going to win a whole bundle of a whole lot of stabilizers and felt and the pillow form. Isn't that going to be fun? Actually, 2 people are going to win. So how do you enter? I didn't think about that part of it yet. Let's see. Why don't you go ahead and tell me where you would use felt flowers? If you can think of something, I mean, it could be the quilt, it could be the bonus projects, it could be this pillow, it could be a headband, it could be what else did I say? Oh, a purse, a zipper pouch. But where else could you see yourself putting these fun felt flowers? I want to hear from you. All you have to do is post on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, like and subscribe when you're there, and 2 people will win that fun bundle. All the stabilizers that come in the pre-cuts, the pillow form that I used for this, and a bundle of felt so that you can make felt flowers. Oh my goodness, someone just said, I love that. Oh, they're going by fast. Let's see. Dana says, I would love to add them to cards for a special friend. She says they're beautiful and soft, made them easy to use. I'm so glad to hear that. So yes, I love that. Great idea, Dana, for the card for a friend. I love that. Judy says that she thinks that they would work really well for a wreath. I absolutely agree. Len says felt flowers make great pins. Or how about Mary says pins for Mother's Day? Great idea. Jamers, I like that. She says, I would really love to put felt flowers on my project cork pin board. See, you guys are the best. You come up with fantastic ideas. Ooh, Colette says she would use them on the upper part of a t-shirt. Debbie, she says she's going to put them on rope baskets. Ooh, I love the rope baskets, and that really would be super cute, wouldn't it? Okay, Deanna says she would use the flowers as a brooch, and Judy says a denim jacket. You guys, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to hear how you're going to use them. Now, let's just chat for a minute about how you could get started right away, because the actual patterns themselves, as well as the embellishment kits, have already been sent to shops from Kimberbell. It's the fabric kits for the big quilt that we're all waiting on, and it's going to be here sooner before you know it, it's going to be here. So get started now. Start making your felt flowers from your kit, your embellishment kit, so that when the quilt comes, you can just work on the quilt, and then you're like, I got this. I've already done my felt flowers, and put them on there for sure. All right. Okay. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. Appreciate your time. And I will see you next Wednesday for What's New Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time here from my sewing studio. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.